There's a lot of information packed into the performance menu on Seller Hub in eBay. Like lots of parts of eBay, it's always under renovation, but here's what's going on there as of late. Here's the menu. I have to say, it is really quite organized compared to a lot of aspects of eBay, and I think it's an indication of what they're going for in terms of Seller Hub architecture, once it's all cleaned up. Looking at the menu, both the performance link and the summary link go to the same page, which is the performance summary page, which sensibly contains an amalgamation of information from all the categories in the whole section. The seller level page tells you what your seller level is and why. I'll talk a little more about what this even means when we look at the page. The sales page is the home for your financial tracking, including sales and selling costs. The traffic page is your SEO, search engine optimization type information. Service metrics is a page where your track record gets compared to benchmarks to inspire you to be a better seller. And that's the overview of the architecture of this section in the abstract. Now let's look at the pages. This summary page. This page does a good job giving you snapshots from each section of the performance area. You've got your sales for the last 31 days, which is called just sales. And then there's this section called sales last 31 days, which should really be called something like totally random sales benchmarking. Here, eBay picks a category that you sell in and compares your sales in it to the market and to yourself and the market a year ago. Okay, great. I'm crushing it in lipstick. Right, well, moving along. Below, you'll get a list of your selling costs over the past 31 days with a handy visualization. Like most of the other sections on this page, it contains links that go to the more in-depth and customizable view versions we'll look at in a bit. You also have your snapshot of your traffic for the past month-ish over here. And at the bottom, you can see your seller level stats. And seller level stats is also the next page in the performance menu, so let's look at that. On this page proper, you might notice that they really haven't fully updated this to be part of Seller Hub, and I expect that's coming. You'll see the same info as the summary snapshot at the top. Seller level is simply a grading system eBay uses to reward sellers who have a good performance and do things eBay wants them to, and to punish those who don't. Essentially, the big deal here is that you want to maintain an above standard seller level and with time become a top rated seller. You can then strive to become a top rated plus seller or the various levels of power seller. You don't want to become a below standard seller. If you're top rated, you can work on becoming top rated plus, and once there, you'll get a discount on your fees and a sticker. No, seriously, they put a special badge by your name. If you're below standard, they can start not showing your listings in search, and eventually, if you're very naughty, put all kinds of restrictions on you. There's heaps of information about all this and the requirements, and you can get to them by clicking this link in the Have You Thought of Becoming a Top Rated Seller box on this page. Because this isn't part of Seller Hub, we'll press the back button to get back. The next page is your sales page, and arguably this is one of the most important pages for you on eBay. It's very recently been revamped, and they've actually streamlined a whole bunch of stuff onto one page, and it's a lot cleaner. Certainly there are far fewer places you have to jump around to. Here you can see your sales and costs, and download a granular report to use for your bookkeeping fun. I'll do a video about this page in detail, though it's pretty clear what's going on here. One quick note about something that's a little confusing. Everything in this box is income. Everything in this box is outflow. So up here where it says shipping and handling, that's what your buyers paid you for shipping. Down here when it says shipping, this is what you paid eBay for shipping. Makes sense once you know why it's there twice. Moving to the next page in our performance menu, we come to traffic. eBay seems to be on a kick about this lately, for better or worse, and is falling more in line with Amazon and Etsy by putting the onus of optimized search on sellers. This page is where you'll find what they have to offer on this count. And again, it's been newly streamlined to one organized page, which is nice. There's some good data here, which, of course, I'll go into in its own dedicated video. Finally, the service metrics page. Honestly, I'm not totally sure where eBay is going with this. I think it should be bundled with the seller level page, as that's its biggest application, but it's not. It's just hanging out at the bottom of the menu, and I personally never look at it. But if you do, you'll see that eBay tells you how you compare to your peers performance-wise. And that's the performance section of Seller Hub. This stuff is really vital to your business, so it's good to come to know and love it. And kudos to eBay for tidying it up. If you have any questions about it, please feel free to leave them below. Please also like this video and click the wee bell icon to be notified when I have new content. Thanks and take care.